everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a hand gloves. Now this one is a palmless and a fingerless hand gloves. It's a beautiful pattern, and this one you can use in any occasion. You can use this pattern for weddings, for birthdays, for any other occasion. It's a really nice and beautiful pattern, and for this particular project I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one I've used my 3 mm of the hook. Now the size of this hand gloves is about small to medium, so here I would like to say that this is of about small or a medium size because it is for myself, and here it is, but it stretches, so don't worry, it will stretch out. Again, if you want this pattern to be a little bigger than this, I will explain it how to expand this wrist area and to your pattern into this tutorial video. So don't worry about this, but this is a perfect size. And still, if you want to expand this pattern, I will explain it. So let's begin. So here it is. We're going to start this project with a slip knot. So just have a slip knot, have your yarn and make a slip knot here. And now we will chain up 3 here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. So chain up 3, yarn over, and we will insert our hook into this third chain from the hook. So into this last chain from your hook, yarn over and insert your hook into this last chain and grab your yarn and yarn over and spool your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and spool your yarn through 2 loops. So here we have chain 3 and 1 double crochet. Now we're going to chain up 3 again. So it's 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, and we will go to this 2 strain of yarn. If you can see this 2 strain of yarn here, after this chain 3, you're going to find this 2 strain of yarn over and insert your hook into this 2 strain of yarn like this, and grab a yarn and have another double crochet here. And now we're going to repeat this pattern for 10 times. So here we have already made this pattern for about 2 times, and we will repeat this pattern for next 8 times. So in total we are going to need this pattern for about 10 times. So just 1, 2 and 3, yarn over. Again we will skip this chain 3 and we will go to this 2 strain of yarn, and we will insert our hook in here and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make 1 double crochet here. Keep on repeating this pattern, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and insert your hook into this 2 strain of yarn, grab a yarn and have double crochet, and keep on having your pattern for about 10 times, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. I've repeated my pattern for about 10 times. And now if you want to go for a larger size, I would recommend to add your pattern for 1 more time only. So here I've repeated my pattern for about 10 times. Here it is. Here it is. Now, if you want to go for a larger size, just add your pattern for only 1 time. So have your pattern for about 11 times only. Do not go further because it's going to be too large and it's not going to fit on your wrist. So just add your pattern for only 1 time. And here it is. I have repeated my pattern for about 10 times. And now, after repeating your pattern for as many times as you want, we're going to make a circle out of it. So just straighten up your work. This is the front side and that's the back side. Remember to have your front side and just turn your work, straighten up your work and make a circle out of it. So here I'm going to insert my hook into this first chain like this, and I will grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here like this. And here it is. This is my double crochet and this is my chain 3. So here it is. The position of my work is like this, and now we're going to work in between this double crochet and this chain 3. So now if you have your pattern for 11 times, chain up 3 here, 1, 2 and 3. And if you don't have your pattern for about 11 times, you have your pattern for about 10 times, just like me, what I will do is I will directly go into this space here. So insert your hook into this space and grab your yarn and make 1 slip stitch. Remember, I'm having my pattern for about 10 times. If you're having a pattern for 11 times, chain up 3 and then go in between this space. If you're having your pattern just like me for 10 times, just directly go into this double crochet, and in between this space between this chain 3 and your double crochet, and here chain up 3. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Now this chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. So if you're having a chain 3 in here, you don't need to chain 3 again. You can directly have your double crochet here. Here I don't have any chain 3, so that's why I'm having this my first stitch as my chain 3. Now I will yarn over and will insert my hook into my this space for one more time, and we'll have second double crochet here. So it's chain 3 and double crochet. If you're having your pattern for 11 times, you are going to have chain 3 and then 2 double crochets here, and then chain 2 and have another 2 double crochets into this same space. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And now we will go in between this next space. So on top of this next double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook and have 1 double crochet here. So here we're going to have only 1 double crochet like this, and now yarn over and we will go to this next stitch. So go to this next stitch. Remember, if you're having a pattern for about 10 times or 11 times, doesn't matter. Now you have to repeat whatsoever I've been doing here, and your gloves will come out perfect. So here yarn over and go to this next stitch and insert your hook and have 2 double crochets here. So that's 1 and 2, chain 2 and have another 2 double crochets into this same space. So that's 1 and 2. Again yarn over and go to this next space and have 1 double crochet here, and yarn over and go to this next space and have 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. And now keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. It looks like this. Now if you're having your pattern for about 11 times, your last stitch will be this one, or 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Because I'm working on a small size and I'm having 10 patterns in here, I'm having this last stitch as my this last double crochet. And now after this, just insert your hook into this chain 3, into this third chain, and like this, and grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. And that's how we're going to finish about this round number 1. Here it is. And now for your round number 2, we will go in between this chain 2 space. So here insert your hook into this next stitch and grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch, and go to this next chain 2 space, insert your hook and have 1 slip stitch here. Now as we are here into this chain 2 space, we're going to have chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and have another double crochet here. So that's 2 double crochets, chain 2 and another 2 double crochets into this same space, same chain 2 space. Here it is. It's like this. Now we are here, and now on top of this double crochet, we're going to skip this 2 stitches, 1 and 2. We're going to skip this 2 stitches and we will go to this double crochet here. And now here we will yarn over and we will have our front post double crochet. So insert your hook like this and grab your yarn and have your front post double crochet here. Here it is. And now we're going to skip over this next 2 stitches. So skip your this next 2 stitches and into this chain 2 space. Here we're going to have 6 double crochets into this chain 2 space. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here it is. Now regardless how many stitches you're having, how many patterns you have repeated at the start, if you have repeated your pattern for 10 times or 11 times, you're making it in a smaller, medium or a larger size, just keep on doing what I'm doing right here. So here if you're having your chain 3, just go to this chain 2 space, your next chain 2 space, and start building your pattern and have your this double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet, then front post double crochet on top of this double crochet, and then skip your this next 2 double crochets, and here you're gonna have your 6 double crochets, and this is only for one time. And now we will skip over this next 2 stitches and we will go to this double crochet, yarn over, and here we're gonna have 1 front post double crochet. Now again we're going to skip over this next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. We're going to skip this next 2 stitches and into this chain 2 space we're going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, 1, 2 and another 2 double crochets. Again, we will skip this next 2 double crochets and into this 1 double crochet, yarn over and have your front post double crochet, and now keep on repeating this pattern. So again, we're going to skip over this next 2 stitches and into this chain 2 space we will have our 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Again, we'll skip this next 2 double crochets and into this double crochet we're going to have our front post double crochet, and keep on repeating this pattern. Remember, we have our this 6 double crochets only for one time, so we will not repeat this 6 double crochets again. Into this round we will have our 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, and then 1 front post double crochet. Again, 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, and then 1 front post double crochets, and keep on repeating this, and I'm going to meet you at the end. So here it is, at the end of my round number 2 I have my this last front post double crochet, and now I will go to this chain 3 space. I will insert my hook into my this chain 3 space, not chain 3 space but on into this chain 3, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here, and that's how we're going to finish our work of our round number 2. Now for the round number 3, again we will go to this next double crochet, insert your hook into this next double crochet, grab yarn and have your slip stitch, and go to this chain 2 space, insert your hook and have your 1 slip stitch because we want to go into this chain 2 space. And now here again we're going to have chain 3, so it's 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, insert your hook into this chain 2 space and have your second double crochet here, chain 2, and again have your another 2 double crochets into this same chain 2 space. Now we are here, and again here we're going to have our front post double crochet, and now we are here on this 6 double crochets. Now here have your front post double crochet, yarn over and go to this first double crochet of your this 6 double crochets, insert your hook into this first stitch, grab your yarn and have 1 double crochet, chain 1, again yarn over, go to this next double crochet, insert your hook and have 1 double crochet on top of your this double crochet, and then chain 1. Again we will go to this next double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook and have your this third double crochet here, chain 1, go to this fourth double crochet, yarn over and have your fourth double crochet on top of your this fourth double crochet from the previous round, and then chain 1. Into this fifth one again have 1 double crochet and chain 1, again yarn over, and into this last 6th double crochet have 1 double crochet, and here it is. It looks like this. So here on top of the 6 double crochets we have 1 double crochets plus chain 1, so here we have 6 double crochets and 5 chain 1. Here it is. And now we are here, so on top of this front post double crochet we are again going to have 1 front post double crochet, so yarn over, remember I'm not going to have chain 1 at the end, so yarn over and have 1 front post double crochet, and now we keep on repeating our pattern. So again we're going to skip over this next 2 stitches, and into this chain 2 space we will have 2 double crochets and chain 2 and 2 double crochets, and again we will skip this next 2 double crochets, and into this front post double crochet we are going to have 1 front post double crochet, and now keep on repeating this pattern. So again here have your 2 double crochets and chain 2 and 2 double crochets, skip your this next 2 double crochet, and into this front post double crochet have your 1 front post double crochet, again skip your this next 2 double crochets, and into this chain 2 space have 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, and skip your this next 2 double crochets, and at the end have your 1 front post double crochet, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is, at the end of my round number 3. I'm here, and now I will insert my hook into my this third chain from the beginning, and I will insert my hook like this, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch, and that's how we're going to finish over this round number 3, and it looks like this. Here it is. And now for our round number 4 I will go in between this chain 2 space again, so insert your hook into this next double crochet, grab your yarn and make your 1 slip stitch, go into this chain 2 space, insert your hook and have your yarn and have one slip stitch here, and now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. So go to this chain 2 space and have your chain 3, yarn over, have your second double crochet here. This chain 3 will count as your first double crochet, and this is your second double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, and have another 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And now we will chain up 3 here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Chain up 3, and we will skip over this next 2 double crochets and this front post double crochet and this double crochet here. So here we are in the middle pattern, and we're going to skip over this first double crochet as well. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're going to skip this 4 stitches, and we will go to this chain 1 space directly. So go into this chain 1 space, insert your hook and grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet. Here it is. So chain 3 and have your 1 single crochet here after your this first double crochet of your this middle pattern. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip your this next double crochet and into this chain 1 space have 1 single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip your this next double crochet and into this chain 1 space have 1 single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip your this double crochet and into this chain 1 space have 1 single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip your this next double crochet and into this chain 1 space have 1 single crochet. Here it is. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. And now we will again skip next 4 stitches. It's 1, this last double crochet of your this middle pattern, this front post double crochet, and this next 2 double crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're going to skip this 4 stitches, and we will go to this chain 2 space directly, and into this chain 2 space after this chain 3 have 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2 and have another 2 double crochets into this same chain 2 space, and this is the end of your round number 4. Here it is. Now for your round number 5, chain 1 and turn your work. Here it is. Turn your work. Sorry about this. Turn your work, and now we will go to this second double crochet here. Insert your hook, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch here, and now go to this chain 2 space. Insert your hook and have your yarn and have 1 slip stitch here. So here we're going to have 2 slip stitches, chain 1 and 2 slip stitches like this for your round number 5. Chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3. Remember, we're working on the back side right now, and here into this chain 2 space we're going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So this chain 3 will count as your 1 double crochet, have your second double crochet, chain 2 and have another 2 double crochets here. This 1 and 2. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain up 3, and now we will skip over this 2 double crochets and this chain 3. So skip this next 2 double crochets and chain 3 and this 1 single crochet. So skip all of these stitches, and we will directly go to this chain 3 space. Insert your hook into this chain 3 space and grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet here like this. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next single crochet, and into this chain 3 space have 1 single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and skip here this next single crochet, and into this chain 3 space have 1 single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and go to this chain 3 space, skip here this next single crochet, go to this chain 3 space, insert your hook and have 1 single crochet here. Here it is. And now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and as we are here, we're going to skip over this next single crochet. We will skip this chain 3, we will skip this next 2 double crochets, and we will go directly into this chain 2 space and yarn over and have 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and have another 2 double crochets here into this same chain 2 space, into this last chain 2 space, and it looks like this. Now this is the end of round number 5, and for the round number 6, chain 1, turn your work, insert your hook into this next double crochet and have 1 slip stitch. Go to this chain 2 space, insert your hook and have another slip stitch here, and here chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, have 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, and have another 2 double crochets here into the same space. It's 1 and 2, and now chain 3. So it's 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, and we're going to skip this next 2 double crochets, chain 3, and this 1 single crochet. 2 double crochets, chain 3, and this 1 single crochet, and we will directly go into this chain 3 space and we'll have 1 single crochet here. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and skip here this next single crochet and into this chain 3 space have 1 single crochet here. Again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and skip here this next single crochet and into this chain 3 space, insert your hook and have 1 single crochet here. Now again, as we are here at the end, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now we're going to skip over this next single crochet, this chain 3 and this 2 double crochets, and we will be here into this chain 2 space, and here into this chain 2 space we're going to have our 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So that's 1, 2 and 1 and 2, and this is the end of our round number 6. And now for the round number 7, chain 1, turn your work, insert your hook into the second double crochet, grab your yarn and make 1 slip stitch, go to this chain 2 space, insert your hook and have 1 slip stitch here, and now chain 3. This chain 3 will count as your first double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same chain 2 space and have second double crochet, chain 2, and have another 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2, and now chain 3, it's 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next 2 double crochets, chain 3 and 1 single crochet here, and go to this chain 3 space and have 1 single crochet here, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next single crochet and into this chain 3 space have 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next single crochet, this chain 3 and this 2 double crochets, and here into this chain 2 space have 2 double crochets and chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So it's 1 and 2, and this is the end of your round number 7. And now for your round number 8, chain 1, turn your work, go to this next double crochet, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch, go to this chain 2 space, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. This is your first double crochet, yarn over and have your second double crochet, chain 2, yarn over and have your another 2 double crochets into this same chain 2 space, and chain 3, it's 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next 2 double crochets, this chain 3 and this single crochet, and we will go to this space of this chain 3, insert your hook and have 1 single crochet here, and now chain 3, it's 1, 2 and 3. Skip here this next single crochet, chain 3 and this 2 double crochets, and into this chain 2 space we're going to have 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. One and 2. Here it is, and this is the end of round number 8. And now we will turn our work, chain 1 and turn your work, and now go to the second double crochet, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch, go to this chain 2 space, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch. Here you're gonna have 2 slip stitches, and now here we will attach our this 2 parts. So here go directly into this chain 2 space, skip all these stitches and go directly into this chain 2 space, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch. So this is your third slip stitch, and here it is. Your work will look like this. Now here we're gonna have chain 12. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Chain 12 and go to this space, at the back and insert your hook, grab your yarn and have one slip stitch here. Here it is. And now we're going to cut our yarn, secure this last stitch, and we'll put our this loose end in later on. Now we will work at the bottom here. So we will work on this wrist side, and you can have any space in here. So go to any of your this space, any of your this chain 3, and here this is my starting point, this is my loose end, so this is my first pattern. So I will insert my hook into my this first pattern, and remember here I'm having my this 1 double crochet at this top side. So here I will insert my hook and I will grab the yarn and attach my yarn like this, and this is my first single crochet. So here I'm going to have one single crochet here. So have your chain 1 and single crochet. Now chain 1, I've made this chain 1 to secure my this yarn, and then I've made my this for one single crochet. And now I will go to this next chain 3 space, and into this next chain 3 space I'm going to have 5 double crochets here. So yarn over and have your 5 double crochets here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now go to this next chain 3 space, insert your hook and have one single crochet here. And now go to this next chain 3 space, and into this next chain 3 space have 5 double crochets here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now keep on repeating this pattern. Remember, if you're having a pattern for about 11 times, if you're making it into the large size, you're going to have your one extra double crochet here. So just have one extra single crochet at the beginning and then start having your pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I have my this last 5 double crochets here, and now I will insert my hook into my this first single crochet, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here, and we'll cut my yarn, secure my this last stitch, and now I will put my this all loose ends in. So I'm going to turn my work, this is inside out, and I will put my all loose ends in. And here it is, your hand blouse is ready. Here it is. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.